For more on everything going on with coronavirus, and again, the day after a record number of cases recorded here in the U.S., let's go to Anjali Kamalani for the latest on all of that. Anjali.
Yes, Miles. So as you mentioned, more than 45,000 cases in a single day, the highest since April. And that's really shedding a light on what we've seen and what we've been sort of anticipating to happen, quite honestly. When you look at the surge of cases in concerning states like Texas, Arizona, Florida, North Carolina, and even California. And it's an interesting story, especially when you look at California, which had already sort of started as part of that initial round of cases, was able to get things under control and is now seeing that resurgence. But it goes back to what public health experts have been saying for some time, which is that once you reopen, if rules aren't followed as closely, or if generally more people are concentrated in an area, the likelihood of the virus spreading is greater. And so that's, I think, what we're seeing and what a lot of health experts are continuously worried about. Meanwhile, we know at the global level, the virus is continuing to spread. More than almost 9.5 million cases and 480,000 already dead. We know earlier in a call with the reporters, the CDC director did mention that here in the US, while we do have these numbers, nearing 2.5 million, it's going to actually be a lot more in terms of the cases or the number of people that are infected. And while that's an official word from the CDC director, public health experts have been discussing this for quite some time, especially when you look back at how the outbreak was handled here in the Northeast when there were limited testing, the capacity was low, supplies were limited. And so we knew of cases existing that never got recorded officially into the reports. And so those are the cases that are sort of piling on. And we're still seeing some limited sort of conservative use of testing, even in some of those hard hit areas due to concerns about shortages. So it will amplify really in the future. Miles?
All right, Anjali Kamalani with the latest on the troubling news, of course, on the coronavirus front.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.